an interesting article in the Monday 11th Expositor back page. It's a National Post article titled Fighting Terror with Technology, Container Scan World-Changing or Pure Hype. So the story goes that there's a company called Container Scan that is capable of scanning sea cans without having to go in them, allegedly. It's surprising that that technology doesn't already exist. But whatever, maybe this is an improvement upon something. But anyway, so here they go. It was started by a hair transplant doctor who claims he is tight with the Saudi Arabian royal family at the top. Alright, he's also been arrested for a Ponzi scheme, and anyway, it just gets more exciting. Also involved is a Montreal lawyer, Jacques Boucher, who was notorious a couple of years ago for, here's an interesting spelling mistake in the article too, an important one. What a spelling mistake to mistake on. Anyway, so he was promising to deliver at least a dozen Russian attack helicopters to war-torn Central Africa Republic. Now, it doesn't say a war-torn, as in singular, or B, war-torn Central African Republics, plural, right? Spelling mistakes, so we don't know. But later in the article, it does mention that Jacques Boucher also claims immediate opportunities in the Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Guinea, and Ghana. So, this guy's a bit like Nicolas Cage's God of War, gets these big people what they want. Anyway, so moving on, there are also 3 or 4 other characters of note. I'll just name 2 of them. James Lee Witt, former director of FEMA, which is the United States Federal Emergency Management Agency, and B, retired General Wesley Clark, who was in the 2004 presidential Democratic nomination process. Anyway, so, but the kicker of this whole thing, of this whole article, is that there are not any all that was needed to complete the deals and get the money flowing was delivery of Container Scan's vaunted scanning machines. But there weren't any scanning machines to send then, and there aren't any now. There's just a single prototype about the size of 2 small cars locked inside a rural laboratory in Tennessee, where the Ponzi scheme hair transplant tight with Saudi Arabia is. So, it's a controlled environment, and it just looks like it should work, right? Along with a computer and a printer that spits out graphs and charts for the benefit of potential new investors. Okay, so there's just something that looks like it should work, and they tell you it does work. Anyway, and that's expressed in the final paragraph of the article in, it might look impressive to some, says one insider. The prototype has apparently identified certain contraband or hazardous materials, but the same source added, I can't tell you if it was a working machine. So there you go. There you go. Jam-packed article. Nicolas Cage. I mean, you could write a script to a movie like this. To this. You know, this is, Brad Pitt. Maybe Edward Norton. I don't know. You cast it. But there it is. That's a skeleton for like a 1.5 hour story. Anyway. Seeing isn't everything. Looks aren't everything. Have a good day.